Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. On April 24th, I left Canada to go to Connecticut for a week. The weather was absolutely miserable in Canada in April, and going to a place where spring was normal felt very much welcomed. I stayed a bit less than a week, but I got to do a lot. Biggest surprise ever, I was welcomed at the airport by a limo. I felt absolutely terrible because flying into Hartford, Connecticut, to the airport, I had the worst motion sickness ever. I threw up everywhere and I ended up laying down on the parking lot of a hotel right next to the airport for hours before my body was back to normal. This was the worst case of motion sickness I ever had. Anyway, the next day I went to Stafford Motor Speedway. This was my first time to such a cool place. I gotta say, my eyes, as well as my ears, were in heaven. Well people, we have found a manual. This is a manual Mustang. Yes, it feels good to see. Whoa. I'm proud of whoever owned this car. Oh yes, we want to hear that.
Starting lineups for the Twins.
Everybody's in my car.
In turn number 4.
So we saw different races and it was really cool to be so close to the racetrack. It was fascinating to see how many crashes happened. I was actually really surprised, but I was relieved to see that the drivers were all okay. I can't say that much for the cars though, but...
Contact over there in turn number 3. Good luck for TJ Evans as well. Found a little consistency last year along.
For the people who back to number 75. My dad, my brother.
Once again, Brandon, stay close.
That will be the 48th for Tina Ray.
That goes around in turn 3, taps the left rear, gets the safer barrier, and then his brother
cooler down here in turn 4.
I'm really glad I got this experience and I had a lot of fun, and I honestly can't wait to go back to a racetrack. On Monday, we went to Mystic, Connecticut. There's this page on Instagram I've been following for years. It's a gourmet donut shop. I've been wanting to go there for so long, and I cannot believe I actually was able to go. I was super excited. We had a gorgeous day, and we started it by some breakfast donuts. Donut with a knife and a fork. Woo! Old Mystic Village is a really nice place where you can find over 40 shops and restaurants, and it's just very beautiful. I found it was quite a good place for gift shopping. I wish I had that kind of area around where I live. There's just so many stores, so many shops. You can find one-of-a-kind gifts, and I was not expecting to see something about the whole manga anime world, and I loved it. We were there pretty early on Monday morning, so there was absolutely nobody, but I'm sure this place gets quite crowded during the weekend.
On Alice.
That's pretty. You're only saying the best part of the show, but I gotta say they really focused on teaching people how to behave in nature, how to respect nature, what to do if they found an animal that needs help, and how to clean after yourself, how to not leave garbage in the wild and such. And I like when shows implement this educative part. to Shady Glen. This time I tried their hot dog signature dish. Last time I tried their cheeseburger, and both of them did not disappoint. Last hike of the trip, it was a beautiful day. We went to Devil's Hopyard State Park. It's a great place. There are just so many trails. You got great views and you can stay all day just hiking and enjoying yourself. I really love this place.
Anytime. Motion sickness bag? Use this hood if you feel sick.
This was not planned. I got lucky. I was so delighted. I was so excited. We rode for like 10-15 minutes. Boyfriend was waiting. It was so nice. We had the perfect day for this. We were at the perfect place for it too. And I really need to get my motorcycle license.
Nice.
We then drove to a castle that wasn't very far, but unfortunately it was closed. So we only took a couple of pictures, stayed a bit enjoying the view, and then we went for dinner. Anyway, this week in Connecticut I felt like I was living again. I felt like I was myself again, especially being in nature most of the times and just being in a normal weather, being with my boyfriend, of course. That was much needed. I was definitely going crazy in Canada with the weather, especially just being in jail here always. Definitely helped me to go through my first month here. Very, very grateful that I was able to go. Weather has been much better here, finally. So I've been going out a lot, bicycling and riding a bike, I guess, and just picnicking in the park and just enjoying the outdoors finally. So finally feeling better about this whole thing, and it's just, there's hope. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. This was my week in Connecticut last month. I hope you enjoyed it. And Mystic, I definitely need to go back. I want to see more, and I highly recommend visiting this town. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye.